Hello, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Ian Green, and I'm the musician for Music Dreams and for Ian J. Green. And I'm also a music teacher, and I really enjoy teaching history, harmony, and all aspects of music theory as well as performance. And today we're going to continue with part 4 of the series for Unit 1 of the Level 10 Harmony course that is provided through the Royal Conservatory of Music. Now, in the last video, we were looking at non-chord tones. So now we're going to continue along with something called musical form. This is on page 8 of your textbook of Unit 1. Now, as we encountered in the Level 9 course, there are actually 4 different musical forms we learned. And each form is slightly different than the previous, but all have a kind of a consistent approach. What we're thinking about now, as opposed to the different chords or non-chord tones or functional chord symbols of a particular bar of music, we're thinking about a whole section or an entire piece. So we're looking at musical form through a bird's eye view of the piece. Now, in Baroque music and classical music, simple binary is the most common form, in which we have section A containing different themes and musical ideas, which contain different music from section B. There's no music that's the same between the two sections. Something that would be common, though, it would be for a piece to remain in a certain key or to change key and then to continue and finish in the home key or the home scale. But there are no melodic or harmonic patterns or formulas that are the same between each of the sections. So we call this simple binary because we simply have 2 different sections of a piece. Now, rounded binary builds on simple binary a little bit, in which there is still section A and section B, but section B is shorter, and then there's a return of section A. Traditionally, the first part or the first musical sentence or part of section A returns later, and then the piece finishes. Now, with balanced binary is interesting because it is the same form as simple binary, except that the exact length for section A also is for section B. In other words, if section A is 16 bars long, section B will also be 16 bars long. But still, please note that some of the material is not the same between section A and section B. When we get to ternary form, this is interesting because we have technically A, B, A, except that there's a DC alfine or a da capo alfine. And the interesting thing with this is that you would play or appreciate section A. You would play and appreciate section B, but then you would go back to the beginning of the piece and then finish with playing section A again. And this helps to create familiarity because the material from section A is repeated, but at the same time, it's played exactly the same way as the first part of the piece. Sometimes there might be some ornamentation, but generally speaking, the chords and melody are the same, which helps to create a difference between ternary form and rounded binary form, because with rounded binary form, only a portion of section A returns, whereas with ternary form, the complete section is played one final time before completing the piece. So I do hope that this information is helpful, and we'll be learning a little bit more about this when we get further in our course. Now, ternary form, balanced binary, rounded binary, and simple binary form are going to be confirmed in another chapter, and also something that we're going to be having fun with in level 10 is also analyzing sonata form and the fugue. So I look forward to sharing those videos at a later date. Something else that might be helpful is for you to take a look at Unit 9 of the Level 9 Harmony course, and there's actually a tutorial on a different playlist of this channel that outlines the various parts of the Baroque dance suite: the minuet, saraband, the jig, bourrée, and gavotte. So I encourage you to take a look at those videos to see and learn a little bit more about those dance types. I hope that this tutorial was helpful as a nice review, and I look forward to sharing some more information in another tutorial very soon. Until then, have a great day, take care, and bye for now.